Today we're going to be talking about the cheap mud tire, Mudclaw Radial MTs. Now I just got these for $600 even. That's mount and balance. Around here, that's not too bad for a mud tire. But some will say, why don't you just save up $150 more and go get you a name brand mud tire? Well, today we're going to be talking about my experience with Mudclaw and the tread and how it rides. Now, where I got these tires in my local town, they actually ordered directly from Cooper. Now, this is where these tires was made. That's what the boy told me because he was on the phone with Cooper when he got these. Because he said it's a hit or miss. Sometimes you can get these and sometimes you can't. I got lucky, got me a pair of them. I just wanted to try them out and see how they were. So I'm going to give you my opinion and what I've been through with them. First off, when I bought them, I had them mounted and balanced. They balanced them good, went down the road. Next day I got up to go to work and wobbling. I was like, well, maybe a weight fell off. So I checked the weights, none of the weights fell off, and that I could see. They're still shiny, and it felt like a belt was broke. So I took it back. I said, there's something wrong with this tire. So they pretty much did the same thing I did. They took the tire off the Jeep, and they put it on a balancer, and it was balanced. But they said it was wobbling, like it wasn't right. So they had to order me another tire and put another one on. And now that I have all four good tires now, because it was actually this one that was wobbling. It was wobbling the front end. I made sure I didn't have the death wobble. I didn't have no wobbles with the other tires that I had. They were brand new pretty much. I just wanted to try these tires. And I said it has to be a belt broke. So they got me a new tire, got me fixed up. And it seems to be doing all right. It rides all right. It don't wobble. I've had these probably about 3,500 miles on the highway, on the road, off-road. As you can see, it's got a pretty good lug. They got some cool lugs. Now, this is my favorite part of this tire. It has the side lugs, my favorite part. But I think they need to cut these in half and do away with how big they are, because I noticed when you're on the trail, they tend to get clogged up, but these don't. These clean pretty good here, but not in the middle. Now they do go pretty good in the mud. I'm not gonna lie, they go pretty good in the mud. I probably give it a 5 in the mud. In the rain, believe it or not, I've not had them really slide yet. Now my Firestone Destinations, they spin like crazy in the water. I've had these on rocks, but not too much, and they seem to grip pretty good when you air them down. Snow, I can't really say anything about snow because I haven't had it in the snow yet, because winter's upon us now, and I ain't had time to try these out. Well, I really can't if it ain't snowed, so I really don't know on that. Sand, they do pretty good, about like mud. Give it a 5. As you can see, these tires, I've not really been hardcore on them. They still hold rocks. They wear pretty good. They wear nice and even. There's no uneven tread pattern or anything. And my Jeep's in line too, so sometimes tires you get, they just wear funny. Even after I got my other tire, no wobbles and stuff. Now the sidewall is kind of a bum killer or a buzz kill, because it's really like a cheap, these ain't really like lugs, just like a cheap sidewall. As you can see there, it says Mudclaw Radial MT. So other than the sidewall being like made really cheap, they could do better. I know this is a cheap tire, but they could do better on the sidewall. It almost looks like a recap, but it ain't. It's just where the molding is. But if you get 35s and 33s, I think they do have a better sidewall though. These are 31 1050s. It is load range C. As you can see, it's really big there. Here, and check out the other tires. They're pretty much brand new. So. Like I said, they wear pretty good. I've not had any rash yet on them. They're still looking pretty good. So I will be trying these out more and more each day, to see how they are. They just, like I said, just the middle is a kill. They need to cut these in half and make them smaller. Here's this side. Now I think you can put studs in these, but why would you want studs? Who needs studs when you got mud tires? The winter, that is. I know some mud tires go like crap in the winter, but that's the whole fun of, you know, driving in the wintertime with mud tires. Like I said, they're basically brand new. I would overrate, can't even talk today. I would overall rate these probably a 6.5, just my experience. It's a good cheap tire to buy. They make your Jeep look good. You can't beat them for the price, and they do perform pretty well. I can't lie, but you know, there is some better tires out there. Even if you had a tire trimmer, you could go ahead and trim that and see how it would do. But not much of a review, but good enough. But they do hold air. I just had a bad experience. Probably I just got one with the belt broke. So don't let that affect you from trying these tires. So go ahead and go buy a set of Mud Claw radials. You could probably get them pretty cheap some other places, but like I said, here $600 even, mountain balanced, ain't too bad around here when, you know, we're throwing $800-900 on mud tires. So thanks for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe.